Today I'm going to be doing a review and I'm going to be making it of the MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Lord of the Rings. I've just gotten one, so we'll see which one I got out of, I don't know how many exactly different ones there are, but yeah, it might have been better if I got maybe more than one. Okay, there's a perforated tab for peeling open, and I haven't made a Miniverse Make It Mini thing before. I have a few sitting to the side waiting to be made, so this will be kind of exciting to make my first one. I'm looking forward to these little weapons. I've read some online about some tips and stuff for doing them. It does seem like there are some complaints people have with the curing time, though from what I understand, just leaving it out in the sun for a good while should do it. Some people say at least an hour. I think I might leave it for longer. So I like the look of the little orb so far. It's like a little, fits with the theme. So right, those are all the items from the inside. Okay, so here is my packlet, I guess, with the instructions, and it looks like I've got the Harrogrim, and it seems that at some point Theoden wielded. I'm not super familiar. This should have the instructions on setting it up. I guess these are just, yeah, it's pictures. And then the back shows you all the different ones you could get. Yeah, and it looks like the rare ones are these ones. So these are also the other. Okay, so this, yeah, here's the resin. Okay, and for setting that up, and this little applicator for getting it in, and then this must be the mold. Yeah, so we have like a silicone mold here, and a little one piece of the map, I guess, like our little station. Oh. Okay, and got like a banister, and there's two hilts. Seems everyone's got two hilts for having two chances for making them. Some of the other ones, they have like little bottles of pigment powder for giving it a, I guess some of the things, some shimmery looks, but for this one, I think it's going to be just the resin, it looks like, and especially from the instruction, it's just saying just to assemble the resin and pour it in, making sure there's no air bubbles. So it looks like I start from the bottom and using the applicator to slowly fill up from bottom to the top, fill to the little fill line up there, and it says leave out in the sun for 60 minutes. And then should be able to pull it out. I think I'll finish setting up the little banister before getting the resin out. It is pretty in this Okay, there we go. Just pushing on it from the back to pop it out. And here we have the, oh, okay, it doesn't, it just like clamps through it, it seems. The focus is being kind of weird. Okay. And it just pushes on, and it's like rubbery, so it's easy to like push on there. You can get it kind of centered, and then with it like that, it should be able to rest in here. And then once the sword is made, it can rest on these little arms here. And so that, and there's like little blacksmithing stuff to set up, like, oh, it's like a little blacksmithing station. This is very, it's like a sandpaper on there. So it was getting tangled up in this sort of stuff. There we go. A little nervous for starting up with the resin here. Yeah, do not eat it. So screwing on my little cap here. And the applicator. Swirling it around because if there's already pigment in it, then I want it to be worried about it being messed up. Okay, and settling. Okay, and you get that applicator all the way into the bottom there, and then we start filling it up. Okay, yeah, just, this bottle's a little hard to squeeze. It is not wanting to go. This is, okay, it's finally going some. Oof, yeah, that was taking some squeezing. Really have to squeeze this bottle. This is a lot harder to squeeze than I was imagining. And I can't really see the applicator, how far it is in there for pulling it out as I'm going. Okay, so I had a much harder time getting that in there and stuff, and I think I did have air bubbles, I could see them, so I kind of have let it sit here, and the air bubbles will rise up with resin, and if you do apply some heat, so I actually did take like a lighter and applied some heat to the outside to try and get the bubbles to rise up, and they have. So there's like some there's a big bubble here up at the top that I'll use like a little pin to prick out, and I'm just gonna do that a little bit more until I feel like the bubbles are out. Okay, so I've given it a nice look around, and I think I have gotten all of the air bubbles out, at least it looks that way. And I do worry that it is a little bit fuller than where I should have cut off at, but we'll just hope for the best, I guess, and get the hilt into there. And it is looking like it's fine up close. Like I felt like it was a little over the line, but it seems the way the shape of the hilt is, it's a little forgiving for that maybe. So I'm just gonna try and push that in real secure and snug. And then I'm going to take this, and then it feels pretty sturdy with this like base, so I'm just going to leave it outside in direct sunlight, and I'm going to do that for at least 1 hour. Oh, oops. Okay. Okay, so I let this sit outside for about 1.5 hours, and then it seems like it's pretty cured. I kind of pushed my finger on up and down to like feel it, and it feels firm. And so then what I've seen people say online is like you really need to pull all of the tabs apart to like help get it really nice and separated in there. And so I'm just trying to wiggle the silicone around and get that pretty loose. Okay, and it seems like, yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, I have to say I hated doing this. I hated it. Getting this one, I don't know if they'd all be the same, but this one's hilt, getting it into the silicone mold, it just kind of seemed like it kept popping up, and I could see through it where it was touching with the resin, and it seemed like it wasn't connecting. And here on this side you can see it didn't, and like this side it did. And pushing it in, like the resin overflowed and just like came up out, so it looks okay, passable on one side, but the other side is just, there's that, it's just like a missing spot. And this, it was really frustrating to do. I did it like 5 times. I cleaned out the top, and the hilt would get like messy, and it's hard to tell exactly where the fill line would be, because if it fills like right to this line, this is such thick silicone here, you can't really see the resin through it. And getting the hilt in, I could just tell it wasn't touching the resin at all. It was just, there was a clear gap in it. And yeah, pretty frustrating and annoying. It's cool they give you 2 hilts so you can try again, but like I think it's still just gonna turn out not good between the 2 of them. I mean, I don't even know. I have no idea what you would do to fix that. I'm kind of disappointed and annoyed. Like it should just be more clear. And I don't like that it's just picture instructions. There's no words. The pictures are cute and makes it look like, oh, like it's an old-timey scroll, but I still think something like a little more clear would be helpful. But yeah, if you just have it for being displayed on the one side, I guess is not that bad. I don't know. Ugh, yeah, and then there's the sanding, so you can, I guess, sand some of it, but it doesn't really seem like it. Thankfully, this one, you can see there's like a tiny bubble here at the top. That's because we kept having issues with that top filling area. I guess I will try again with the second one, but, and then that's the other thing. Do you just like let the resin sit around and do the second one? Like, you're gonna need an amount of time if you're wanting to get both of them done in one day. And it did seem like it cured though and hardened well enough. I guess I've seen some concerns online with people saying that the curing doesn't feel like it cures very well, that this new resin that they're using it can be messy and sticky, like uncured and sticky still, but this seems, oh shit, okay, well that piece just broke off, but I cleared it off a little more, and like this does, I don't know, kind of sticks in there. I might try and figure something out to fix this. Not pleased with this. So overall, I would say it's a cute thing. It's a cute idea, but it just doesn't seem very clear on some of these instructions, and children definitely should not be doing this. As an adult with experience working with resin, I found this bad. But I think it's cute. I think it's a cute idea. I can just have this broken sword. I might just super glue that together because that's how much I feel like dealing with it. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching.